So welcome all of you to join this live chat on marital issues about broken marriages. So I would like to know how much of you are married. Yeah, some married. So some are still single, right? So you are ready to think about if something happened in your marriage, how can you deal with? That's good. Actually, we should know solutions on different issues long before we have that issues, right? Yeah, get well prepared for any issue. It's good to get well prepared for any issues before it happened, right? Of course, we don't want any of you to face a broken marriage, but this live chat on broken marriages actually is very good, and I welcome you all to join. If you can't join this time, never mind. I will record my own sharing, my own teaching on this issue after this live chat is ended. So you can always go to listen to my recording or my live chat. All your private sharing I won't record, so no worry. Come in this live chat and let us share, let's talk, and let us listen. I think most problems we are facing, actually we can solve it by ourselves, or we can solve it by our resources sometime or after. But we need someone to listen. We need someone to work with us. We need someone to accompany us to know our problems. So can I ask you, which one of you is facing marriage problems now? Just now, some of you said that you were married. How about your marriage situation? How many of you are facing marriage problems? Maybe some of you were already divorced, or are still having a broken marriage, trying to overcome, trying to face it, trying to win, trying to solve. Yes, some are facing marriage problems. Maybe you regard your marriage as already broken, or you only regard your marriage as only imperfect, having some problems. Maybe you quarrel every day, or maybe you have some problems unsettled, or you have some marital relationship not yet built up. So may I ask you another question? Can you show me how many of you have been facing a broken marriage? What is your problem? If you think that your marriage is already broken, what problem you are facing? What's the problem? Maybe there is extramarital relationship, or maybe each one of you has already lost any feeling, any love for another. Yes, yeah. Some find that your couple no longer love you as he or she loved you before. Actually, this is quite common. Most married couples, especially the ladies, I think, because ladies tend to have more expectation. They find that their another half lost interest on them, or lost the passion, or lost the love, okay? Lost the tenderness, lost the caring, right? So I think for the men, they seldom find that their wife was changed. Their wife has not been so good to him than before marriage. But yes, how about the men? How do you think when you're facing broken marriages, usually what's the problem you're facing? Yes, most of them were facing that kind of problems. My wife has no interest to do sex, or my wife always yelling at me, or she tends to handle children issues, or any issues about the home. okay, about daily issues. She lost interest to go out, maybe she lost interest to date with you, maybe she lost interest with a sexual relationship with you, okay? So yeah, that's true. When we are facing those marriage brokenness, it's good that we try to look for some help. It doesn't mean that you are weak, or even if you are Christian, don't think that because you are not spiritual, so you are facing that kind of problem, and then you cannot overcome it because you are not spiritual enough, you are not faithful enough. Actually, it's not. Actually, we are humans, right? When we live alone, it tends to be easier because we just do anything we want. We just arrange the house in the way we want. We just arrange our daily life, our schedule in the way that we like, to suit our own planning in work, in career, in recreation, or even in friendship. But when we are married, we find that everything is not so easy now. When you want to go out to meet some friends, especially friends of another sex, then your couple might not be happy, especially your wife might not be happy, all right? There is a trust. If you have enough trust for your another half, maybe you can trust that even he goes out with another sex, then it should be all right. He should be able to control himself, and then maybe he has something important to do with that female friend, or maybe especially for some career, for example, insurance agent, or realty agent, they need to go out to meet anyone, right? Any sex. So maybe they become friends, or they have some friends in another sex but have interest to buy insurance, to buy a house. So maybe they have to go out to meet them, or they have to build up friendship, a stronger network of friendship, no matter what. So if you are a man, mostly, when you build that network, you find that maybe you have to build up a network of ladies clients, okay? When you are a man, when you build this business, then you cannot omit the ladies, right? And if you're a lady, when you build that business, then of course maybe you will have male clients, and then you cannot omit them. You have to meet them. So your another half must have trust on you. If you can win someone's trust, then they can trust you. Of course, some ladies or men, I mean your couples, maybe they are not the kind of person who can easily trust anyone. So maybe you are trustworthy, okay, but your couple cannot trust you because they are not that kind of person who can trust person easily. So when we receive broken marriages, okay, you have already listed a lot of problems. For example, sex, okay, communication. Yes, communication is a big issue, and maybe you have friends of another sex. You have contact. You need to meet them, and then maybe you even have to talk on the phone all the times with those friends. And maybe even when you talk to those friends, especially of another sex, it seems to your couple that you enjoy much more than talking to you. Your couple enjoy so much when they talk to another person, especially another sex. And then when they come to you, then it seems that they have no interest at all to talk with you. So what's your problem? Then you will think that surely he or she doesn't love me anymore. He or she might have started another relationship already. Maybe some even think that they have extramarital relationship with others already. So maybe just a small act, just a gift. They find that you buy a gift but not for him or her. They find you keep talking on phone, smiling and talking so happily, or even go out to meet someone, or even some things they find in your pocket, which prove that you must have gone out to meet some ladies or some people of another sex. So also judging from your behavior, okay, you are not so passionate to your couple, you don't talk to them, you even don't date them, you even won't plan for any trip outside or any outing, okay, you don't buy him or her any gift anymore, and then you even forget your couple's birthday or anniversary day or something like that. So any trace of behavior, any daily behavior also reminds your couple about your attitude to them, about whether you still have love to them. So we must pay attention to our daily behavior, our daily attitude, our response to him or her, okay, to their any saying or there any question or there any suggestion. We must show active response. We must show our attention, even though you don't have interest on that subject. If we don't show interest, then they will start thinking, especially the ladies, the females, your wife, they will start thinking, what happened? Is there some problem in our marriage? Is our marriage already going to break? Is someone in between us? Okay, so your any action, your any response actually will stimulate the thinking of your couple. Of course, usually if you do things good, then you will stimulate their thinking, their attitude, concept. If your actions is negative, then you will also stimulate them to think in a negative way. So yeah, now you list a lot of problems, lost the interest, behavior and attitudes change, or even the tones, the wordings are no longer tender, are no longer mild, okay, caring, okay. So they tend to maybe shout at you, yell at you, or you easily get quarrel, you easily get fight, okay. And then you seldom say sweet words to your couple anymore. Try to find out some problems, try to focus on her weakness, on his weakness, okay. And even you try to exaggerate his or her weakness, or try not to forgive, okay. You know that during our daily life, when two persons living together, especially when you have children, 3 or 4 or even some more, or you even live with your parents, then it's not only a life that only suits you or only arrange it in the way that you like, in your own way, right? You have to compromise. You have to discuss. You have to rearrange so that it suits both of you, suits any one of you in that family. Especially when you have children, then the female has to pay lots of attention to the children. The house or the food or any stuff in daily life have to be well matched with the children, so that she can take care of the children well. Maybe she has not enough time for you now, since she was a mom to 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4 children, and some lady even work with children. So surely she has no time left for you that can be understood. So you must have a understanding. You have a understanding heart. You must understand how difficult your wife has to maintain a big family, or a family with children, with your parents, or even just with you. She has to take care a lot of things for you, right? Some men even cannot dress up with how to dress himself, or they just so careless. They just put their clothing anywhere, okay? And then sometimes they will dress up in an appropriate way. Maybe the socks are not in a pair, or the style, the colors are not matched. The tie is not well tied. Okay, so you can see that because the ladies have a more attentive heart, so she pay attention to anything. That's why anything catch her attention. Anything will take away her time, her attention, her love, her concern from her love to you. So maybe you find your wife is not so loving than before. She always find fault with you. It's because now she take care of you, and then she can see any of your fault. Okay, she can see how messy you are, how dirty you are, how careless you are, how much attention you can pay to the work, but how much attention you can pay to the home. Okay, it seems that you pay too much on your work, but you pay too less on your house, on your home, or even on anything concerned with your wife, with your children, with your family. So you can understand just now from what I have taught so much, you can understand why the marriage can be broken, and then how many issues, how many problems, how many matters can have destroyed your marriage, can have broken your marriage. Can I ask another question? What is your status now when you're facing broken marriage? Are you planning to divorce? Are you praying hard? Are you searching for marriage counseling? You can ask me for a deeper personal one-to-one marriage counseling, or even healing and training in your marriage, so that you can handle the issues now. Yes, some are already going to divorce, some are thinking about it, and some are already divorced. Maybe they want to learn how to prevent another marriage from broken. When we are facing broken marriage or broken relationship, or just not a good relationship, we tend to find out a solution at once. You will find that our couple is not good to us. Then we already think about what happened. We already think that maybe something have already happened. Maybe some extramarital relationship have already happened. Maybe he has already lost the love. Sure, right? So we tend to think too fast, and then we tend to come to a conclusion too fast, and then we tend to find about a solution too fast. For example, if he loves me no more, then it's time for divorce. Or if he loves another person, okay, then no more discussion. Okay, no more chance to win back our marriage. Okay, so just quarrel, fight, and then divorce, and then anything, and then talk about the gains, the benefits in the divorce. Okay, so go to the court. Okay, fight for your benefits. Okay, or fight for your children. Okay, so you think about the conclusion too fast. You find a solution too fast, or you even have already arranged how to arrange your children, how to make sure that the court will give the children to you under your custody, and then so you start to plan too many things, and then of course when you have already decided to divorce, you have already decided to plan for divorce, sure your attitude to him or her will even be worse. Okay, so don't jump to a conclusion so fast. Don't jump to a solution so fast. don't jump to action too fast. Then you will start to think about the following. Yeah, have you ever think about following? What should I do to know more why he or she behave in that way? Maybe it is only because he has too much burden in work, or in home, or in taking care of the children, or he or she just need time to get used to a new life, to a family life, to a marriage life, especially in the beginning year or beginning months. Some people really have difficulty to get used to a life with 2 persons, or even with 3 or 4 persons. So some are not yet ready to marry. Some are not yet ready to have children, but then you marry too fast, you have children too fast. And then some are not ready to live with your parents. So when then you live together, so many disputes, many quarrels, many problems, many issues come out, and then you and your couple haven't built up a very strong bondage, which you can face any problem, any issues in a way that you can share, you can discuss, you can unite, you can have a common point after discussion. You stand in the same position. Okay, even though one side try to pretend to be supporting the others, not supporting your couple, so that the other people will be happy. And then 2 of you have already discussed, let us let one of us pretend to be helping them to be agreeing with them, and then trying to persuade me give in or anything. And then I show respect for you or her. I show respect for your couple, so that I try to give in, I try to calm down, I try to do the things in their way, so that they are happy. And then when they're happy, the family issues solved, and then we can celebrate that. We have good cooperation, we solved the problem together. So actually you have to build up a strong foundation for a good connection to solve problems together, to stand in the same position, to look at the things, and then to discuss how you should do, how each one of you should respond to that issue, how both of you should respond to these issues, and in what role that you should have taken, right, in that issue. So in this time, right, in this time to get familiar with the marriage life personally, in this time to get familiar with the family issues for 2 of you together. When any one of you are not yet used to the new changes, or to the new living style, or to the new way of life, okay, by living together, so you have to give him or her time, attention, understand, so that he or she knows that even though I'm not doing well yet, even though I'm not familiar yet, even though we are not united yet, share the same opinion yet, we can still face the problem together. I know that my couple is still standing by my side. He or she is still trying to support me, okay? Even though I tend to shout a lot, quarrel a lot, or even cry a lot, especially for ladies, right? It's only because that I cannot face the problem. I cannot solve the problems in my new life yet. It doesn't mean that I don't love you anymore. It doesn't mean that I don't love the family anymore. Or it doesn't mean that I have another relationship, okay? So first of all, any one of you have tried to figure out, try to find out what's the actual reason for the changes in your couple's attitude. So some of you have, some of you have no way to find out. Sometimes when you want to talk to him, then he just don't he just didn't say anything, right? Especially the man. I think the man tends not to share his own thought, his feelings, his difficulties, or even sometimes he just can't express himself. Maybe he just use shouting, yelling to mean that he doesn't agree or he dislike it. But in what way you dislike, in what way you disagree, you must tell the couple, especially the lady, so that she can understand. The ladies tend to be more understanding. So if the man can share more, can let her know more, surely the ladies can, it's only because you are facing career problems, and then you cannot solve it, and then you cannot express it in your work, so you bring it home, so you show your temper at home. Okay, I can understand, but I want you to know the lady can, after understanding, the ladies can tell him how to do, what to do, and then tell him how she feel. Oh yeah, I understand that you lose your temper at home because this is the only place that you find safe to lose your temper. Yes, I can understand. Oh, give you a hug. Okay, yes, I am always here to provide a house suitable for you to take a rest. Those faithful ladies, mature ladies, will be able to know how important that kind of place is for her husband, so that they try hard to make a peaceful house, a quiet house, a clean house, a lovely house, a house in a way that the man like and enjoy and take rest, and then even can do his work at home in the undisturbed way. Okay, so that is what the lady is trying hard to do. But if you don't let the lady understand you, then after contributing so much, after doing so many things for you, but it seems that you are not happy. It seems that you are still rude to her, not caring to her. So what a lady needs is caring, right? Even though you work for a long time, and then once you come back home, you are so tired, you don't want to say anything. But at least give her a hug. At least give her a smiling. At least tell her that, oh, sorry, I'm so tired. I think even just let her know that you are tired, okay? And then let her carry your bag, or let her bring a cup of water for you, and then just look at her with appreciation and say thank you, or a touch or a hug. You know that ladies, even just a slight touch already can, she will think that it is worth, okay? Even just a slight touch, even you have no time for her, no gift for her, even no money for her, just a slight touch, she can already feel your love, feel your need for her. A lady just want a man need her, okay? Most importantly, of course, when you already make her angry, or your attitude already will push her to be away from you, then of course she won't be understanding to you anymore. She won't accept your slut touch anymore. Start to reject her husband after maybe endless try to love him, to show her love, and she will give up showing attention to you anymore, or she will even resist you. When a lady start to give you up, she just will reject any physical act. No hugging, no touch, or even don't stand by her side, okay? She just don't want any physical closeness anymore. When she feel angry, when she want to show you how angry she is, but it doesn't mean that she has already given you up, okay? You can still try to win back her heart by speaking soft word, by showing a softer attitude, by proving that you will improve, by proving that you know how much she has contributed, but you are still so bad to her. So that kind of repent, that kind of repentance, that kind of asking for forgiveness, surely will win back her heart. So most of the ladies, actually, they are waiting for their husband to win back her heart. So for men, can I ask another question? Have you tried to win back your wife's heart whenever your wife is not happy with you, when she rejects you, when she is not close with you? Have you done anything to win back her heart? Or when she rejects you, refuses you, you just, oh, that's good, then I can have more of my free time, I can go out, or even I can look for another lady, or I will wait until you calm down, until you stop your crying, until you stop your shouting. Don't wait, because if she shout, if she cry, it is a signal, just like a baby. That means they are not happy. That means they want your attention. That means they want your hug, okay? You won't go out when you find your baby's crying, right? So don't leave, or don't leave the home, don't leave your wife when she's crying, when she's shouting, when she's not happy, or when she's throwing things. You try to wait, but by her side, or even try to do something for her, try to show some tenderness for her until she calms down, and then she is ready to, at least for you to hug or stand by her side, or at least for you to say some soft words to her. So gradually you try to get closer to her, try to win back her heart, try to calm down her emotion first. But no matter what situation, what emotion status she is in, don't leave her. Just stand by her side, of course, in a safe position. If she is throwing things, don't stand there at the place that she can throw things at you. Maybe sometimes she just don't care what she is throwing, and then she might hurt you. So be safe, but by her side. And then, of course, before making her angry, try to be soft to her. Try to show your appreciation to her. And then that will make her and more enduring. So she can endure you more, even your low time, no tenderness, no love. She can still endure you. Only that she knows that you still love her, you still need her, you still want this home, you still want this marriage. Only that you yourself have many problems that you have not yet solved. You have to solve. You don't want to tell. You don't know how to tell. Okay, you want to love her, but you don't know how to love her. That can still be acceptable and doable. She can still endure, and then find some ways, and then see whether if she can help you find some way. Of course, sometimes the man just refuse counseling from professionals, or from pastor, or even from friend, or from family. They just don't want anyone to say anything to them or teach them how to do what to do. But actually, they don't know what to do better to win their wife's heart. So the men, how many of you are, I think here most of you are wives, are females. So how many of you will go to counseling, any kind of counseling, or to seek for any advice just by yourself, not with your husband? How many of you? Yes, most of you. So we can see that it's quite difficult to get your husband to receive counseling and or advice together, because they don't think that marriage is a problem. Because our marriage is still here. We are not divorced yet. only that we are not divorced, that we haven't gone to the court, or we don't file any divorce document. They will think that the marriage is still okay. Even you quarrel, even you don't talk to each other for a long time, even you don't sleep with each other for a long time, the man might still think that it's okay. So far he doesn't find that you have another man, or so far even some men they already have another lady outside. So far you don't divorce, you find that the marriage is still okay. They try to seek some other solution, which of course are not appropriate solution. not correct as solution, but they will try to seek some other solution, and then just to give them some time, some breath, to leave this home, to leave this problem, to leave this one, and then they will come back. They will come back to you, and then they still think that you will accept him, or they will think that after some time of leaving you, you will be okay, you will be better, or at least he just don't want to face the most difficult time that you can't control yourself, you can't stop your shouting and yelling. So they just went out, okay, and then maybe just to drink, maybe just to hang around with friends, and then suddenly they will find themselves already with some relationship with some other lady. So most of those extramarital issues are not planned, okay, are not intentional, okay. So it seems that the marriage will be broken not because of some very serious issue or starting from some minor issues, only that we cannot solve it as soon as possible. We allow the problems to grow worse and worse, to grow bigger and bigger until there's no turning point, of course. So what should we do when we face at least an unhappy marriage life with no intimacy, with no connection, okay? Sometimes the ladies will always find that the men emotionally disconnected, okay? You want to engage him, you want to be emotionally committed with him, but he just maybe some men still want sex, someone still want sex with you, but most of them just don't want intimacy rather than sex on bed. They will just spend their time doing working or on the stuff they like, and then suddenly they want sex, okay, but they just want sex. They neglect the intimacy, they neglect the closeness, they neglect the hugging, they neglect the communication, they neglect the sharing of thoughts, the discussion on problems, and then deeper understanding, mutual understanding of with one another. So before marriage, actually, we should already know that men and women are really different. And then usually in marital relationship, it's the ladies who suffer. Why? Because the ladies tend to be more emotional, tend to be more passionate. They tend to contribute a lot. Of course, they expect a lot, okay? They expect love, tenderness, appreciation, support, understanding from the men, which actually all are quite difficult for the men. The men really less understanding, less communication, power, less any interest to spend time on all those stuff. They would rather like to spend time on work, on car, on repairing, on anything, on any hard work. Especially those who find satisfaction in all those work, okay? If they are not good in communication, they don't find satisfaction in communication, and then they will even this dissatisfaction will draw them even away from the closest with you, from the communication with you, because when you are good at something, when you will like it more, and then you want to spend time on it more, and then you can do it better, and then when you can do something better, you will be more satisfied, and you spend more time on it, and then sure you will do it better again, and then you give satisfaction, and then you will be proud of doing it, and then you like it, okay? So something you are weak in, then you will try to ignore it, you will try to avoid it. You don't want to improve because it seems quite difficult to improve a little bit. And then when you are still trying, then you can't have a good performance, and then people will blame you because of your bad performance, something like that. So that's true in marriage. When the man cannot be good at communication, especially with another sex. Okay, so the ladies have to lower down your expectation. So I would like to ask another question. Do you think that your marriage has high expectation, or usually we don't agree that we have a high expectation, especially the lady. We think that, oh, the expectation is normal, just natural, just basic. Okay, for example, I want my husband to love me, I want him to talk to me, I want him to understand how suffering I am, how many difficulties I have to face, and something like that. So I don't expect too much. I don't expect him to be rich, okay, to buy me expensive gift. I just want him to understand me, to stand by me, to pay attention to me, to be patient with me. And then that's difficult for the man. It's fun that God create two sexes in such a different way, because they want us to really to be humble, to learn from each other, and to be ready to change ourselves, to be transformed. So as a Christian, we need to transform by God, right? But God won't transform us just by one action. He wants to transform us in our life, especially in our marriage life. Okay, when you are single, you may think that you are already very good, you have good job, you are good to your family, you are good to anyone, people like you. But when you are in a marriage life, then problems come. You suddenly find that a good man always complained by his wife. Okay, a good man usually can be good to others, but not knowing how to be good to his wife. Okay, so that's the problem. So in marriage life, we have to be even more humble. Oh, even I'm a CEO, even I am a pastor, even I am so good in anyone's eyes, but I cannot do well naturally in my marriage life. I have to learn. I have to learn again, just like a baby. Learning how to walk, okay? Learning how to eat, how to talk. Right? You have to learn how to talk in a tone which satisfy your couple. You have to learn how to communicate in a way that suits your couple, especially suits another sex. Know yourself better. Know your weakness better when you living with another person, living with your couple, or even when you are raising up children. You start to learn your weakness. You start to know that, oh, actually I don't like to hang around with children so much. I don't want my children take away my time, make my living room messy, right? Okay, I don't want to spend time to hug them because I'm so busy. Your problems have emerged after you get married, and then you have to reschedule, to live your life in a different way. You have to get the wisdom how to live a married life. So it seems that you are just like baby. You have to learn everything from the beginning, how to live that life, how to what kind of man you should be in that kind of life, what should you do, what you should not do, what you think that is not important but now it's important to someone else, what you think it doesn't interest you but now it interests another person. So you also need to show some interest. Okay, so now we have talked about many issues, and then we have already known some issues from you. So I will encourage you to make up a time with me personally, so that I can have one-to-one personal, deeper counseling and advice and training and healing for you. You know that sometimes, for example, we get a wound, we will try to heal it. But when we get a wound in our marriage life, for example, your husband misunderstand you, your couple wrong you, your couple did something hurt you daily, right? But we neglect it. We don't try to get healed. So even just a slight wound in our body, you will heal it at once, right? But in our marriage, okay, we seldom heal our wounds at once. You don't need to go to counseling when your marriage is already broken, or you're already thinking of divorce, or the relationship is really bad. Any wound in your marriage, you should start to get it healed. Actually, healing can be simple and easy. You don't need to think that, oh, I need a few sessions of counseling to get my wound healed, or I need a person stand by me and listen to my sharing for a long time, or I just need a shoulder for me to cry for a long time. Okay, it doesn't mean that. Okay, to get a healing, maybe just to talk with me just in a few minutes. I can have some way which can bring you to think about your wound in a new way. Okay, sometimes it's just because of a concept. If you think that something is bad, then you will be bad forever. Okay, if you hold this concept that this one is bad, then this one might be bad for your whole life. Okay, or if you don't like this thing will be bad to you. You will hate it, you will dislike it for your whole life. But if you change your concept, oh, this thing it is not so horrible, it is not so bad. Okay, I can there is some way that I can also show interest, or I can accept. At least I can accept, right? For example, if your husband always shout at you in a loud voice. Okay, you don't like shouting, you don't like people shout at you in a loud voice. You never experience that some people will shout at you at a loud voice, not to say a lover. Okay, someone that who should love you. Okay, so you can accept, and then whenever he shout at you, then that will be a wound. Okay, but you cannot get it healed. You haven't healed it. You just keep shouting back, or calling back, or neglect him, and then every time he shout at you, and then you reject, and then he shout at you again, then you reject, and then of course there will be a break, a breach. Okay, a leak in between of two of you. So don't wait until too late. You should get it your wound healed now. You should get some advice on your daily life, in your marriage life now. You should get some tips on how to talk, how to communicate, how to understand, how to show your love, even though you are not happy, even though you don't find that and your couple is treating you well. You can still be your best. Okay, so how to be your best no matter what, so that you yourself won't deteriorate the situation. You yourself don't break your marriage, but you can heal your marriage, because once you are behaving your best, no matter how bad another treats you, and then you will also help him to regret, help him to repent, help him to be better. And then most important, if you have faith, if you're a Christian, if you are a faithful Christian wife, you should have the resource, you have the power, you should have the faith to rely on God to heal your marriage. So healing from God doesn't mean that you don't need healing from a person, because if the person has the wisdom from God, has the wisdom God has given her as a profession to heal you, then this is also from God. Okay, of course you need healing from God in prayer, in your trust, in your faith, in your dependence on your God, so that your God will walk with you. You can walk with your God no matter what. You can walk with your God throughout the whole period of coldness. You can say that you have a cold war in your marriage. Even the whole period of a cold war, you keep walking with God, and then day by day, maybe you suffer day by day. Maybe the only person that can understand you, that you can pour your suffering, your tears, is God. Okay, so just rely on God, just turn to God, and just trust God that in His time He will solve all problems. But this is a period. This, you can say, this is trial period, that God have to test your patience, your love, your submission. Okay, your willingness to take this role, take this marriage role as a wife, or if you are a man, as a man, as a husband, but you are still have to be faithful to how to rely on God in this period of co-relationship or broken relationship with your couple. How should you show your faith, how your faith can win back your couple's heart, how your walking with your God can win back your couple, can win back your marriage, because it's not done by you, it's done by your God, but because of your trust in God, in your faith. Okay, if you have faith in your religion, which can give you strength to face, that's good. If you don't have religion, you don't have a God to trust, you don't have a faith in your belief, if you don't have anyone to trust, so sure you must get someone professional to listen to you. So I welcome you to talk to me. I welcome you to contact me. You can find my contact information in any of my video. Okay, so do you still have any problem? Yes, some want me to talk about more about how to maintain a good marriage, how to look for a good marriage, how to advise some others, maybe your children, to have a good marriage so that they won't face the same problem as you. Last time I talked about how to look for good husband, wife, a partner, and friends, boyfriend, and girlfriends. So yes, it is better to know more before getting married than facing the problem after getting married, and then you find that you find yourself, oh, I really don't know that there are so many problems in communication, in marriage life, in a life with another person. Okay, now I really experience it. Now I really know it. But of course, no matter how many books you have read, how many conferences or talks that you have attended about marriage before getting married, sure, after getting married, you will directly face lots of problems, lots of issues that you maybe you have heard before, but you haven't experienced, or even you haven't heard before, because every case is so individual. You and your couple, your relationship, your characters, your situation are not the same, but the active attitude, the positive attitude to face it, the faith that you need to have, the resources you need to have, the advice, the support, okay, the understanding you need to have is the same. So I really appreciate that all of you attend today's live chat. I will also like you to have a direct contact with me, to have a deeper private chat with you, and then I can listen to you and understand you and help you resolve your problems, help you to find resources, help you to have faith, help you to have faith not only in your belief, okay, also have faith in marriage, have faith in your couple, have faith in yourself, okay. So no matter what, be the best of you as a man or as a woman. Be the best of you, okay. Don't give up your life. Don't give someone's life. Don't give up your marriage until the last second, okay. So and now it's not yet the last second. Even you are already in the court waiting for result, it is still not yet the last second, okay. So now, during this whole long period in an unhappy marriage, you still have time to let the miracle happen because of your faith, okay, in the power that you fully believe, that you fully have strength, okay. See you. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Waiting for you to contact me.